Hello Capricorn, welcome back to the channel if you're an existing family member, and welcome if you're a new member. So I'm going to do the rest of April reading with this, we're in a ton of Piscean energy. It's soft, but it's being challenged by Pluto that wants to rip the mask off basically, and expose us naked to the world. So I've pulled some cards to show what's happening internally, to reveal any conflict that's going on within, or spiritual development or light activations. Okay. And then I've pulled some cards to show what's going on in your external world. And the good news is they're in alignment through the energy of misalignment. But there's a correlation there, so it's good. No, I'm not being toxically positive, but there is definitely a linear follow through. It's a little bit of work to be done. And then I've pulled some surrender cards. When we know what to surrender to, then we can move through the energy of that, and a couple of archetype cards to close the reading. So without any ado, let's look at what's going on internally for you. Well, so this is talking about alignment. So what I'm getting with this is where a whole truth got fractured in the past. And it's become a new truth, which might not apply. What is tangible and true to you? What is tangible and true? And I know this is internal landscape, but that's what's coming through. And what do you have doubts about? What do you wiggle on? What do you justify? What do you apply caution to? Okay. So it might be that there's something going on in your life which is causing a misalignment with something that you thought was right. You might be coming in and you might be switching from higher mind to lower egoic mind and throwing yourself out of balance. But good luck with that, because something's got cracked open here. Okay. So beware of any victim martyr energy of why is this happening to me? It's happening for you. Okay. It seems the whole collective are being brought online in an ever increasing cycle of expansion. This week has been absolutely epic, just absolutely epic. Friends, clients have been going through some huge activations, big expansion. So it's happening for you, not to you. When we go through these expansions, or let's say in your case, alignments and realignments, we can't change until we create chaos. We have to literally create a tower moment in our own life to pull down the facade, Pluto, of out-of-date belief. It can be that simple. Okay, so I guess a willingness to challenge yourself in this whole reading is going to be gold for you. Willingness to challenge yourself. And I don't know, I think this is counterintuitive, because does it come any more grounded than Capricorn? But I'm just the messenger. Get grounded in whatever way you guys get grounded. Oh, right, okay. I've just figured this out. Okay, it's in the external world reading. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't think this is about going and sitting under a tree to get grounded. This is about something here which is very much in the physical. So that's what's going on inside. There's a realignment taking place. It's happening for you, not to you. And there's something for you to ground. Okay, and that's going to feel some kind of way. We're birthing the new here. So we need to build new habits and new ways of thinking. And so, guys, my beautiful goats, we have unfinished symphony. Why? Why? Okay. So this is speaking about something you may have started, and it may be a healing process, maybe a specific piece of work that you wanted to do. And it may also be that you're coming back round to it. You know, that retrograde feeling. God, why am I here again? Did I not do this last time? You did, but you're approaching it through a different aspect now. So there's something unfinished. Rebirth, completion, rebirth, energy that needs putting to bed. It feels like, it doesn't feel huge. It just feels like something needs putting to bed before you can completely integrate this realignment. Okay. And this is inviting you to check what your motivation is, what your motivations are. And wow, there's something about passion coming in here. There's something about dogma versus passion. So, okay. So the clarifier that I drew for these two cards, what you're completing and what your motivation is the Two of Cups in reverse, which is talking about blocked emotions. Right, so we're right in here now. This is about what's it going to take for you, Capricorn, to feed your passion rather than your dogma, to feed your passion rather than your sense of responsibility, to feed your passion rather than your sense of ambition. Okay, because Caps are materialistic and ambitious and grounded and stubborn and fastidious. And it might be that sometimes you can entrench yourself in something that actually isn't passion, that doesn't light you on fire, that doesn't make your knees tremble. So this is about a blocked emotion. So what I'm seeing is the contents of these cups is flowing out. So this is asking a question about how do you receive? Cups is love. So how do you receive love? And that's about giving yourself love by engaging your passion, right? How do you give yourself love? By engaging your passion rather than your dogma. That's what is unfinished. Thank you. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay. So you might be feeling this at the moment. Unfinished business, that, you know, that space between, you can kind of see. What's that film, Pleasantville, where as the people wake up and activate, all the color comes back into them. It's like you can see that world over there. Oh, what am I seeing? Why am I seeing the Truman? I'm seeing the Truman Show. Yeah, the Truman Show, which is all about fake passion and fake joy in a film set that he didn't know about. Oh wow, this is opening up something big here actually. I think that's what's going to be part of a global awakening. And you're sailing your boat, you're rowing your boat up to the door to escape this created world of fake passion. So it might feel a bit stagnant where you are as you're in this bit. You're definitely moving in the right direction, because look at the cards that are coming out. Yeah, the big message here is passion versus dogma. And so I put some clarifiers for you. And these two really speak into, this is about receiving community, love, support, abundance, laughter, joy in a shared environment. And it takes vulnerability to get into this space, to allow others to hold you in love, passion, holding it all to a chest. Okay, so this is about the materialization, the manifestation. So Four of Pentacles, she's literally looking at these three. The Four of Pentacles is traditionally shown as holding on to one coin, just holding on. But look what she wants. She wants that. She doesn't want to hold on to what she thinks of as abundance, because she's in fear of losing it. What she wants is that. What she's looking towards, but with her eyes closed, is that. Triskelion, triple goddess. Which also speaks into the alignment. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. The alignment or the misalignment of the inner triple goddess. Okay. Child, maiden, crone. It's not about women, it's not about men, it's about inner archetypes. Because a free child will run towards this, no question about it. But that energy, with a block to emotion and a block to receiving, will look at it, just look at it, and feel stuck. Feel stuck in that energy. And yeah. Now, this card traditionally is about new opportunities coming in. It's a material offer, but I kind of want to do that because it isn't being grounded. And if this is about that, then it isn't being grounded. I mean, she should be dancing on those coins, stamping them into the ground to receive her abundance. But they're being held on to because she's coming from a place of lack and mental anguish. So this is okay, actually. There's only kind of one, it's pence and cups, but there's not masses of mental anguish. There's just lack and a block. And it's the road between passion and dogma, or passion and obligation, passion and responsibility. Where's the passion? That's my question. Where is the passion? Okie dokie. So that's the basis for the reading. And you got 3 surrender cards. Oh, let's do that one first. Okay. How do I surrender to passion? Well, can you get out of your head, please? Can you get out of your head? And can you take all of your awareness into the belly? And can you sit in the belly? Bring in the child, bring in the maiden, bring in the crone, build a fire. This is active fire energy in the belly, which is all about creative, passionate sexual creation. It's nothing to do with sex. It's to do with how you express yourself through that raw creative power, sexual power. So, when we talk about the why of what is your motivation, what is your motivation? Is it coming from the mind? Or is the motivation rising up straight out of the belly? Wild woman. See, we're resurrecting the wild woman. And again, it's nothing to do with men and women. It's an inner archetype of the wild self. Surrender to passion. Can you get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly? Can you focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion? And can you let that flow? Okay. Can you let that flow? Do a quick audit. These are the people around me. Who sets me on fire? Who enriches me? Who uplifts me? Who holds space for me? Good audit. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. This is a big one at the moment, comparing to others, because we've got all these alignments and misalignments happening as our awareness and energy field gets upgraded. It's going to call into question. It's like the child of a narcissistic parent. Don't do badly and show me up. Don't do too great and show me up. So any child of a narcissistic parent has a creative expression that narrow. It's very fixed. Always teetering, actually. This might be you, but always teetering between their light and their shadow. So the way that they self-manage is to keep comparing to the parent what the parent wants. Am I bigger than or smaller than? Okay. And we do it in life. So your child runs the adult. If the child is wounded and unhealed, it will run the adult. And when we compare with other people, we are never, ever going to win. Because if we're better than, that's going to feel some kind of way. And if we're worse than, well, that's going to feel some kind of way. Okay, we're all human. That's the only label I will tolerate in my world. We're human. We all want love. We're all frail and stupid and messy and chaotic and loving and powerful and genius. All of us have that within us. The whole spectrum. So this is about giving to yourself. Can you focus on your own strengths? Do you know what your attractiveness comprises of? Where's your power? Where's your power? Just remember, it's happening for you, not to you. All you have to do is surrender to it. Because it's that time. Like I say, everybody I'm working with at the moment is coming online. Lights going on all over the place. And this is a lesson. Okay. Now we can go harumph. Or we can go, okay, it's a lesson. And if we see it just as what it is, a lesson, then there's no comparing. Ooh, but their lesson's really lovely compared to mine. Well, so what? Deal with it. Deal with it. Because if it's tough, it's because you're capable. Now then, don't freak out. But these are the two archetypes that have come out for you. Okay. So sometimes an emotional block can be about waiting to get rescued. So you're completely out of your power if you're in that. So that's that kind of damsel energy, waiting for a knight to provide for you. It's being seduced by a romantic illusion. I'm surprised the page of cups isn't here. But the light attribute of damsel is relying upon yourself. And there's a but in there because you're Capricorn, very self-reliant. But how much of that self-reliance is inspired by love, self-support, self-identification, self-determination? and how much is determined by absolute stubbornness and refusal to give in, which is old energy. So have a look at that. Have a look at the inner damsel. What's she telling you? And Exorcist is brilliant energy. It's just about freeing yourself of destructive impulses as you learn to surrender to passion. That's all it's about. Okay. In its shadow, it's about fear of facing your own demons, that unworthiness. And I'll hold on to mine. I want that, but block, block, block. And really grounding the offer that's coming in. It might be that people are going to arrive in your life and bring you this. Okay. So grounding this beautiful energy in, it's going to take surrender. Be seen. Why wouldn't you want to be seen? You're beautiful, Capricorn. So I hope that's helped some of you. Obviously, it's a general reading, so take what sticks and leave what doesn't, and govern yourself accordingly. Thank you so much for being here, Cappies. Please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, whatever. And good luck with the unfinished symphony. Go get it done. Take care. I'll see you very soon. Lots of love.